Now, the warmth and sun has really brought the gardens on this week, but a little bit of rain might be welcome soon. Rebecca Wood is in Herefordshire this evening. Do we need to reach for that hose pipe yet, Rebecca?
We might do, Mary. It has been a glorious month, hasn't it? Now, there is a change on the way. In fact, we've had a few spots of rain here already. And for gardeners, they might relish the rain in the forecast this weekend. Certainly here at Ralph Court Gardens in Herefordshire, there are 12 gardens to maintain and water. They range from this Alice in Wonderland themed one to a Little Italy. It's a bit like a mini Chelsea flower show. I've been lucky enough to take a... You'd be forgiven for thinking you're not in the West Midlands anymore. Several continents packed into 3 acres, all overlooked by the Malvern Hills.
We started with this garden, the Dragon Pool, and we came across different bits and pieces over the years, added them to the garden and then built gardens around them. My background is horticulture and I was involved with the Chelsea Flower Show for a number of years. Having been there so many years, I've seen them every year and the different themes and different styles. That's where a lot of the inspiration came from.
Well, I might be in the middle of Herefordshire here, but from here I can be relaxing in Japan, on safari in Africa, or maybe hanging out at Toad Hall. A gardener's work is never done, and there's been lots of watering needed this month.
This heat we've had has also made the bulbs go over a lot quicker than they normally would have. It really depends if we're going to get frost and things, because if we are, then we've got to make sure we've got everything covered up.
But with a change on the way, Stephen's keeping his eye on the forecast. So will we get a frost? Well, it is actually possible. Now, I'd just like to remind you that this month we have seen our temperatures around 5 degrees above average. Next week, we're more likely to be around 3 degrees below average. So definitely a change. Now, these guys are hoping this weekend for their Mad Hatter's Tea Party, they will get some sun. I can't promise wall-to-wall sunshine this weekend. What I can say is there will be plenty of cloud about and our temperatures are going to start to take a little bit of a knock. Now, through the end of today, we've got cloud packing its way in from the west. That cloud cover overnight is going to help. Now, we are still in milder air overnight tonight. We have got a few showers rattling their way through at times. Some of them will be quite lively, but overnight our temperature's not doing too badly. We should drop down to around about 10 or 11 Celsius. That will be a daytime high by the end of the weekend. And then into tomorrow, we get quite a few fronts trying to bombard us. One working its way in from the west, one sinking its way down from Scotland. That one is a cold front. The air behind that is much colder, and we're starting to pull in winds from the Arctic, so it is going to be much colder. It is going to be a sunny start to the day tomorrow, but then we start to get showers rattling their way through by the end of the day. Some of them will be lively. There could be some hail, some thunder in there as well. That said, still in that milder air for much of the day tomorrow, so our temperatures around 15 or 16 Celsius. Overnight into Sunday, those showers will start to band up and become more persistent, and still they will be heavy. Our temperatures managing to stay up a little higher than freezing because we'll have that wind and we'll have that rain over the top of us. But by Sunday, it really is a different feel to things. It's much cooler out there. There will still be some sunshine, but we're going to get plenty of cloud as well knocking around during the day, and our highs are around 10 or 11 Celsius, so very different to where we've been this week. And it all signals the start of a rather unsettled period as we head into the start of the new working week. Temperatures still around 10 or 11 Celsius, but we will see the sun. So it's not all bad, is it, Mary?
Indeed, Rebecca.